Hello Patriots, my name is Robert Patrick Lewis. Some of you may know me as a former Green Beret who writes books and articles. Some of you may know me as a loudmouth on social media, and some of you may not know me at all. I'm coming to you now as one of the founding members of First Amendment Praetorian, a group of military, law enforcement, and intelligence community veterans who refuse to stand on the sidelines and watch as our countrymen and women are intimidated from expressing their First Amendment rights in a nation whose Constitution enshrines those very God-given rights. There's a reason the First Amendment is the first listed in the Bill of Rights, as it most defines us as Americans, our freedom to express our political ideas, religion, thoughts, and beliefs as we see fit. It's arguably the thing that most separates us from the rest of the world, as people are currently being arrested in the UK and Australia right now for Facebook posts that go against government policy. But if you've been paying attention, you know that our First Amendment rights are currently under attack, right here at home in the USA. They're Marxist and leftist politicians aiming to lock down total control over our populace. Their tyrannical Marxist subversive groups such as Antifa and BLM demand total subservience to and adulation of their specific view of the world, and our corrupted mainstream media does their best to tarnish their reputation and destroy the lives of any public or private citizen who dare step up to them or fight back against their narrative. But we've drawn our line in the sand, and we as a group are not going to take or allow it anymore. If you're a military, law enforcement, or intelligence community veteran who believes that your oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, never expired, we're looking for you. If you're sick of standing by and watching as Marxist groups attack, harass, and intimidate other Americans from expressing their First Amendment rights, we're looking for you. If you're looking for glory or a payday, this ain't for you. We have our first mission, and we're seeking volunteers to join us in protecting the rights of our American countrymen and women to freely express their political views. The Walkaway campaign is hosting a March and Large event in Washington, D.C. from October 2nd to 4th with a large number of high-profile conservative VIPs speaking and attending. Antifa is planning their siege on the White House in D.C. from September 17th to November 5th. Boots on the Ground Bikers for Trump will be helping with physical security for this event as well, but we're seeking cool-headed veterans for our group to help with physical security, intelligence, surveillance, and to serve as team leaders for small security and intelligence cells at the event. There will be a healthy vetting process, so be prepared to provide additional information if or when needed. If this sounds like something that you'd be interested in, email us at 1apraetorian@protonmail.com. Again, that's the number 1, A as in Alpha, Praetorian, as in the Praetorian Guard, at protonmail.com. Because of the politically charged nature of this event, we will keep your names confidential and our personnel records and communications are encrypted. If you don't have the time or ability to join us physically at this event, we'll be launching a crowdfunding campaign to help provide protective gear for our volunteers, we mean gas masks, not COVID masks, legal top cover for our people, surveillance equipment to provide CYA and documentation at these events for both our legal team or law enforcement, and help pay for our volunteers' travel. If we can raise enough via crowdfunding, we will continue our operations to provide security for other patriotic events who fear intimidation for expressing their political beliefs, support, and opinions. This group was formed to protect attendees at President Trump's campaign rallies, and if those go back into full swing, we plan on being there to provide our services, primarily to ensure people get safely from wherever they park to the front door of the event, and from the front door back to where they park, and including the people who camp out for several days in eager anticipation of a Trump rally. We want to make sure that everybody is protected because it seems like things are just going to get uglier up into and even after the election. You can help by joining our cause physically, donating to the crowdfunding campaign, or simply by sharing this message to friends and family to help spread our message. Our website will be up soon, but for now, if you wish to join us, email your name and current phone number to 1apraetorian@protonmail.com. Again, that's the number 1, A as in Alpha, Praetorian, as in the Praetorian Guard, at protonmail.com. Our message is simple. This is our country, and our country is the last bastion of freedom for the rest of the world. We're not letting it go without a fight. Counterinsurgency activated. Deo et Patriae. For God and country.